Hi, this is Valley Anderson. Today is Wednesday, January 12th. Welcome to the Morning News Bite with Dr. Sergio Khanna. Dr. Khanna, being a servant of the underserved and an advocate for the Juvenile Justice Reformation Act, launched the Returning Youth Initiative to uplift and provide opportunities to post-incarcerated and high-risk young adults to redirect their lives into something positive for themselves and their community. In this morning news bite, we bring recognition and highlight young adults' accomplishments in their community. By highlighting their achievements, this will inspire other young adults in following through with their own personal goals and talents. Hello, Dr. Khanna, and welcome to today's Sunrise. We are discussing not on a young adult today, but rather on a restaurant in Saratoga Springs, New York called Hades. Would you like to share anything about what this restaurant is doing for young teens?
Wow, thank you very much for inviting me back on this Sunrise. I love the twist you are doing today, that instead of highlighting one individual, you are actually highlighting a restaurant who helps many young adults so that they can exhibit their talents. And one of the talents the young adults faces or obstacles the young adult faces, that after coming from school, they have to jump into work. But during the transition between school and work, they don't have time to go home, change, eat, and come back to work. But what this restaurant is doing is wonderful, that the employees, those who are school students, high school students, those who are either host or waitress, waiter, or cook or chef, whatever, or busboy, bus girls, they encourage them to come an hour early of their schedule to start working so that they can do the homework plus get to eat anything from the menu during that time. This is amazing. Now, I've heard a lot of time when I was a college student, when I used to work in a restaurant after school, I was not allowed to order anything from the menu. You can just go and grab something that is available, whether it's a salad or whatever is available, just gallop it and then start working. This is amazing. What do you think, Valley? Isn't that something? How did you experience sometime in school?
Yeah, so I definitely like what this restaurant's doing, just because when I was in high school and I worked for a local fast food restaurant, I had less than 30 minutes to get from school changed and ready for work. So there was not much time adjustment just coming from strict schooling to work, but having that hour to relax, do some homework, and grab a bite to eat would be very, very beneficial to their work ethic while they're scheduled too.
I know this is, I think, I really thank the restaurant owner who thought of this amazing way of retaining the employees, keeping the employees motivated, because most of the time when you come out of school, you have anxiety to finish your homework. You have the anxiety to what are you going to eat because your stomach is growling, and then you're carrying the food to your client or to a customer, and you can't even eat. So I think whoever came up with this concept, though it sounds simple, but it is very, very important. And I really want to thank the restaurant owner, the chef, whoever is doing this. You are doing a great job. Wish every restaurant in the country, those who are hiring high school or college students, they could think of this, because what is the purpose of having unsatisfied employees, those who are going to serve the clients, especially in the food industry? Well, also today we have a wonderful young adult in our studio for this sunrise morning program. And thank you, Valley, for inviting her today to join us. She's wonderful young adult from Akron, Ohio, but she went to school in Fresno, California. And her name is Christine Lamb. She wants to share an extraordinary activity when she joined the college at the age of 17 in Clovis College in Fresno. She was volunteering or working with a nonprofit organization called Active Mind, those who deals with depression, anxiety, and a lot of things that is related to mind. And especially, she was dealing with helping the college students with this particular program. Welcome, Christine, to the studio today. And Valley, do you have any question for her so that she can tell the public that how extraordinary things she's been doing since she was 17?
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much just asked the question, but Christine, do you want to mention any or highlight anything you've done or any accomplishments?
Oh yeah. Well, I was involved in leadership, and of course, Active Minds is a national nonprofit organization, but we didn't have a club chapter on our campus in Clovis Community College. So my friends and I started the club chapter with a nurse, and he was a president, and I became a vice president. Together, we teamed up and helped the youth with their mental health as they're struggling in school, like studying and working, all the psychological aspects of life. Yeah, just it comes together and it builds up anxiety or depression. And we like to help cope with that and relieve the stress of all these life events. And so we also invited this national speaker from the Golden Gate Bridge. His name is Kevin Briggs. And he was a patrol at Golden Gate Bridge, and he would see like people commit suicide on the bridge. So I would like to share that story because it's very helpful in saving lives.
Wow, thank you.
Well, this is wonderful. I think this really empowers the teens and young adults today that how Active Mind, I'm not talking about the organization, but at least the mind of young adults, how they can be controlled properly so that they don't go into depression and anxiety, because most of the young adults, they always face these challenges. And we have Christine sharing this wonderful talent which you learned during your college and working with that. I think you can add this in our returning youth initiative as one of the thing where you can coordinate with different speakers or different people, where we can do this type of workshop where anxieties and depression and other mind challenges can be handled. What do you think, Christine and Valley?
Well, I certainly think it's a good idea because I know a lot of people do deal with that difficulty.
Absolutely.
Yes,
You agree, Christine?
yes.
All right. So again, thank you very much for joining our studio this morning, Christine. And thank you, Valley, for bringing me back here today. I know you have some announcements to make to keep our audience active during the week.
Yes, well, thank you, Dr. Khanna and Christine Lamb, for joining me today. For those who wish to know more about the initiative, please visit the website returningyouth.com. As always, we bring Sunrise to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday shortly after 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also have 2 other podcasts recently launched, one being 15-minute weekly news, the other a Bridge to Faith program that you can watch on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube at Returning Youth or Khanna for Youth. In addition, please don't hesitate to reach out to 844-375-4266 or through the Returning Youth website, go to Contact Us tab with any questions. Again, that number is 844-375-4266. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you on Friday. God bless.